afternoon. My name is Anna Navarrete, and I will be talking to you guys about human population growth. In the 1800s, the world's population was 1 billion. 30 years later, it reached 2 billion. In 1999, the human population was 6 billion. In 2010, it was 7. It took 11 years for 1 billion people to populate the world. That's a huge jump. Now, that means statistically that's 146 people per minute being put on this earth. That statistic is scary for two reasons. The less developed countries, which are where the most population growth is happening, cannot handle this for monetary reasons. Second, the environment also can't handle it. Now, the less developed countries have such a rapid population growth because of lack of education and resources. They don't have the ability to educate people on the ways to prevent births and the ways to keep deaths from happening or to keep resources coming to their homes. For example, population growth not only means birth rates, it also means death rates. Now, for the less developed countries, that means more death rates than births at times. 40% of children in less developed countries die of starvation. 40%. That's 40% children that will not live to be 5 years old. 20% of children in less developed countries will die due to lack of clean water. That's a huge number. That shouldn't be happening. And it's because these countries do not have the capacity to feed and keep these people nourished. Also, the environment is suffering from such a population growth. Now, the environment has the capacity to have resources for humans, but when you deplete resources, renewable or non-renewable, in a faster way that they can reestablish themselves, then that's when the problem happens. We, as humans, for example, put techniques like slash and burn. Slash and burn is a technique where people will go into a forest, cut down all the trees, and burn them. That means ecosystems for animals are gone, resources are gone, the capacity to have clean air has diminished. Nitrogen has gone into the atmosphere. All of those human interactions changing the environment has an effect on us. Now, we as humans cannot keep quiet about human population growth any longer. Education is something that needs to happen. Education both for how to prevent unwanted births if necessary, how to keep healthy, and how to stabilize the environment. Now, this topic has just now been researched, so it's a fairly new area of study. That also means that there is lots of room for improvement, lots of room to gain knowledge. Now, with this knowledge is power, specifically in this topic, because it affects every single one of us. So I encourage all of you to go and do your research about human population growth, to see the staggering statistics that is. It is a huge amount of people that populate the earth every single day. Resources cannot replenish themselves. The less developed countries cannot happen, and that responsibility falls on the more developed countries. So whether it seems like it doesn't affect the rest of the world, it really does. So I encourage you guys to go do your research, find out more about this, see what else there is to learn, and in turn, you guys go and educate others.